Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another stream of IIRL. Round 15, I believe. The Netherlands sent for today, so that's going to be some exciting racing. I hope everybody's having a great week so far. And we're ready to get started. Normal qualifying as usual. Q1, Q2, Q3. I hope you guys won't miss Tucker too much today. He's having a day off. So, but he will be back next week. So today you have to deal with me. Interesting to see who's gonna take pole today. Snacks racing as well tonight. Reserving, that's nice. He has to, of course. His home track. And it was gonna be the first one on track. Yeah, everybody missed Tucker, so just yeah, endure me for tonight, and maybe next week you guys are lucky again. And good evening, Kate. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great week so far. So we have some drivers leaving the pits. TD in the Ferrari. And Alpha out there as well. We do have quite some fast reserves tonight, so that's going to be interesting as well. Tumino also a pretty fast guy in the race and qualifying. Good evening, Steely. How are you doing? And I think Tumino is the first one to start a lap. So let's see what he can do. He's on the medium tires. That's a new feature. Let me put those on as well. Interesting to see Snacks and Mr. Colucci on the mediums as well. Hey Novitek. Oh nice, you have a new wheel. What kind of wheel you got? Oh, and Ghost going a bit wide. Has to go again. I think TD is on a lap as well. Good evening, Snacks. How are you doing? Confident for tonight or? The final corner for TD. I'm sure he will be able to beat that time. 1:11.5. Our first competitive time of the evening. On the softs as well. Hungry Throne sending a lap 1:11.9. 4/10 off TD. Have another Alpha on track. Alpha of Bloody. He puts in a 1:11.6. Just behind TD. Mr. Colucci, I believe. And let's stick with Snacks for a while. See what he can do on the mediums. Driver out of the way there. Snacks almost wrapping up this second sector. It's such a fun track to drive. Those fast corners. Those two corners with a banking. Probably a bit, yeah. And Snacks puts himself in 5th position. Goes pretty close to P3, Hungry Throne, but not sure if it's fast enough, those medium runs compared to the soft runners. So more people on track now. Snacks going out again. Ross just starting his lap, so let's stick with Ross. Purple sector according to the game for us. It is looking pretty fast. While we have a yellow flag in sector 2. That's Snacks, you're way too young to retire. I don't know if it's a competitive time. I haven't driven a lap yet because of the issues with the Xbox. Actually not since like 2 or 3 weeks. Mr. Wiggles just started his lap. Somebody coming out of the pits as well. I think that's Greg. Adrian's in the outlap as well. Curious what he can do. Our number 3 in the championship. So far our top 3 in the championship. Number 1 Josh still in the pits. Number 2 Deflated Wee still in the pits. Adrian's just came out of the pits. Our number 3. No, Vitek, watch out. Don't be too friendly to Kate, because, yeah, when she likes you, she's gonna cheer for you, and, yeah. Normally people who are being cheered by Kate are only gonna crash out, so don't say I didn't warn you. And Mr. Wiggles going into 8th. 10th off Snacks, who also did it time on the mediums, who is out on the... Oh, he isn't out, but he has the soft tire ready. Let's see what Adrian's 111.4. Half a tenth up to TD. Deflated Wee on track now as well, Josh as well. Interesting to see that we still have quite some medium runners. Did they finally find the goal, Snacks? I thought it was still 0-0. Josh is in front of Deflated, so let's follow our championship leader and his flying lap. This tricky first corner. I don't think that's a bad sector time. 24.8. I don't know. Maybe I'm not even driving Sunday. You never know what Xbox or EA has in store for you, so it's always a gamble. That's what I love about this game. Josh going through the banking onto the straights. Let's see what his time is gonna be. Looks really fast. 11.5, so medium, 5 on mediums. That's a really nice time from Josh. Deflated Wee in 10th. Oh wait, I just realized there are only 16 drivers, so we're only gonna lose one driver. Now the medium tires make way more sense. So great lap from Josh into 2nd on the mediums. Majestic in danger so far. He is on the lap and he is improving quite a lot. 14 seconds. That should put him around P14. Yeah, P14. So safe for now. Mr. Colucci in the pits. Yeah, thanks, Kate. You're the best. She's just trying to rattle my cage because she's sitting next to me. Trying to distract me and stuff. Jessic gonna come in or is he gonna try another? Yeah, he's going in. So Mr. Colucci in danger. And still in the pits, so he has to come out soon. 2 minutes 30 left, so there is plenty of time still. Well, Novitech, you don't have to be fast to get into Q3. People just have to be slower than you. And there is Mr. Colucci going. Under pressure, needs to improve or he's out. You need 2 tenths. Ripley out as well. So if they manage to improve, Majestic is gonna be in trouble. So Ripley is gonna be the first one to set a lap time, I believe. Tries to get some heat in his tires. Wouldn't be surprised if Ripley went out in Q1. He ran one like last week, Belgium. But you never know. Can Ripley find some time and improve his lap? Eight tenths up. If you can hold on to this, that should be more than enough. And Ripley improves with a second, going into 7th. So curious to see what Mr. Colucci is gonna do. It's also 8 tenths up, so it seems like Majestic is in trouble. While Mr. Wiggles goes to the fastest lap, 11.3. And Mr. Colucci improves as well, so that means Majestic is out. And because we only have 16 drivers tonight, we just lose Majestic. Shame. Mr. Wiggles fastest of the session at 1:11.3, closely followed by Adrian's 11.4 and 11.5 for Josh, completing the top 3 on the medium, so that's quite impressive. TJ up there as well. Really close gap. Was like 7/10, 8/10, top 12 or something. And there we go for Q2. Let's see who's gonna be the first one on track in Q2. If the track gets any faster. Tomino seems to be the first one. Followed by Greg and TD. Some more cars following him. TD overtook Tomino, so he's the first one that's gonna start a lap now. TD looking really fast so far. Smooth lap. Still a sector to go, but so far so good. Almost everybody on track now. 4 cars still in the pits. TD going across the line at 1:11.2 and goes already beaten that with a 1:10.8. I was about to say nice improvement compared to his his lap in Q1 TD, but Tomino just set a new benchmark, I guess, at 1:10. Fastest so far. Well done. A nice lap. Russ went into second, a 1:11.1. TD in third, Greg in fourth, Hungry Throne in fifth, Snacks in sixth on the mediums, and Mr. Colucci in seventh. Let's see what the number 2 in the championship can do with deflated. Deflated, we also on a pretty fast lap, excuse me. To the last corner onto the straight, opening up the DRS. A 1:11.0. Nice lap from deflated. Just a little bit behind Tomino. So Felix Bakero seems to be on a lap. We have Adrian's on an out lap. Josh still in the pits. The only one still in the pits that didn't set a lap time. It seems Felix Bakero backed off his lap. Let's go with Adrian's. See what he can do in his first run in Q2. I'm expecting, a moment there, aborting his lap as well. I am expecting him to be up there, Adrian's. Top spots. I think it's probably we can stick with Felix Bakero again. Let's see if he can set a lap time this time. A competitive lap time. Let me rephrase that. Felix Bakero is improving 4 seconds so far. It's not gonna do him much for his position. He needs to find a bit more. And that's a 1:12.1, putting him into 9th. Let's see what his teammate can do. Going into the last corner now onto the straight. And his teammate Wallace Smiley goes into 6th with a 1:11.6. Half a second faster than his teammates. And now we're just waiting for Josh to set a lap time, and then and Adrian's didn't really set a lap time. Oh, he's going back into the pits. Josh started this flying lap on the softs this time, so looking at his time in Q1 on the mediums, I think he's gonna go for 1:10 as well. Maybe the fastest lap so far. It is looking really smooth from Josh. That's a great sector time. The game says purple as well. It might be right for a change. Into the last corner, onto the straight. Really short line there. I think he had a little bit of a moment in that last corner. Still a 111.1 B4. That should be enough for now to at least advance to Q3. So a bit over 5 minutes left, and so far Adrian's, Felix Bakero, Ripley, Greg and Colucci aren't going through to Q1, but it seems they're all going out. Ripley is, Greg is on a lap, Adrian's just started his. Is gonna start his one now. Adrian's not improving a lot in the first sector, but maybe he didn't last his time there. Into the last corner. Not as tight line as Josh did. And into 7th, 111.2. These guys are so close. Deflated, between deflated we and Snacks, it's not just 2.5 tenths, maybe a bit less. These guys as well. B9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ripley seems to be struggling a bit tonight. He's on another lap, but he has to improve. Find some time. 4/10 to go through to Q3. He's improving, but not even a tenth, and that's not enough. It's not gonna even change his position, so maybe he can find a bit more in the last sector. He's going onto the straight now, and it's gonna be a 111.7, improving his time, but it's not his position. Who is the next one? Hungry Throne improves. Or didn't he? Timing is a bit bugged, it seems. Felix Baker validates his lap with 1 minute to go. going into the pits, and that's his qualifying. So Felix Bakero is done. That will be our number 15. Smiley on the outlap. I think Hungry Throne is the first one to set a lap time. Or to try to improve his time. And he does improve. Almost 2/10 into 9th. Safe for now. And it seems like Greg gave up on his lap. 30 seconds left to get to the line, so he probably will make that. TD, that's on track. Snacks is on tracks. Endurance. And Ripley in the pits as well, so that's his qualifying. This Bloody invalidating, so Bloody is out as well. So just Smaller Smiley and Mr. Colucci left that can improve on that time. Mr. Colucci into the last corner now. Onto the straight. Will he? No, he will also go into the pits, so Smaller Smiley. Is he able to push Greg out, or will Greg go through to Q3? And Smaller Smiley improved to 111.4, pushing Greg out, and that's qualifying. Tomino, a 110.8, the fastest of tonight so far. Deflated Wing in second, a 111.0. Ross in third, a 111.1. Mr. Wiggles in fourth with a 111.1 as well. And Josh as well with a 111.1 in fifth, so the gaps are really close. It's 5.5 tenths from number 1 to number 10. And also the guys dropping out, still really close. Snacks, just have fun, and hopefully you'll have a good race, a bit of luck, and see what happens. You did have the pace before, so and of course no pressure, but as a Dutchie driving, yeah, you kind of have to win tonight, Snacks, so. I don't know, maybe we have some more Dutchies here. I think there's 2 more driving tonight, so maybe they can take some pressure off you. So Q3, 10 drivers left. Mr. Wiggles, TD, Snacks, Josh, Smaller Smiley, Adrian's, Hungry Throne, Deflated Wee, Tomino and Ross. Who's gonna take the pole? Curious what you guys in chat think. Who's gonna take pole? Top 3? Let me know if you want to, of course. So again, TD in front, leading the pack. Eager to start his laps. So everybody on track except Smallest Smiley, who's still in the pits. Why are TD's lights still flashing from the ERS? Maybe an optical bug. I hope he didn't forget to turn it on. Smallest Smiley left the pits as well. Yeah, TD not really on a lap. I think it's Ross, then the first one. And a 1:10.988. Close, but still a 1:10 from Ross. Very well done. Great time from him. And Josh is gonna be the next one. A 1:11.1. Let's see what Adrian's can do. Smallest Smiley is getting a nice toe here. Still at Hungry Throne and Ghost. Hungry Throne going into 6 to 1:11.9 and Ghost going into the pits. So let's go with Smallest Smiley again. And TD a 1:10.8 going to the fastest time. Deflated a 1:10.9, also improving a bit on Ross's time. P2, great laps from both those guys. Smallest Smiley putting on a 1:11.6 going into 7th. So after the first rounds of laps, TD and the Ferrari on pole position. Well done. Goes in another attempt to set a lap time, went out of the pits. Josh also already out on track again. Might want to try 3 attempts. Didn't use that many tires yet, so. Such a nice track to go on board with. Looking really fast so far. Tomino. .1. This is gonna be a good lap. Oh, he loses it. Still catches it, no damage, but oh, that's a shame. Josh on the lap as well, improving. It seemed to 3.5 tenths up. That's gonna be really close with TD. Didn't seem like the best corner just now. Could be mistaken. Really short line again from Josh. And I want 10.5. What a great lap. Yeah. Awesome lap. Championship leader going into professional pole. TD on the lap as well now. And we have the Alpha Tauri of Hungary Throne on track. Oh, I just thought he's gonna spin or something. I don't know, it seems like he's doing 2 warm-up laps. He did it in his first run. Josh into the pits again. Probably gonna come out one more time. While Adrian's is on the out lap. Mr. Wiggles is on the out lap. I believe TD is the first one. And TD going into the pits. Deflated we on track as well. Is he improving? What's it gonna be for Adrian? A 110.9. Oh, putting him in 5th. It's so close up there, and Ghost going slightly faster than Josh. A 1:10.5. Josh still on the lap as well. I think he's gonna start one now. Just need to find. Josh just needs to find like 200ths of a second to take pole back. While I miss Mr. Wiggles going into third with a 1:10.7. 7 people in the 1:10s now. All so close to each other. Yeah, these 81 guys are really quick. And they're really competitive as well. It's really nice to see. The gaps being so small. Is just gonna improve on his time. And he does a 1:10.3, beating Tomino's time again, taking back his pole. He's gonna be happy with that. Nice lap from Josh again. Missed the pole this season in 81. I'm not sure how many, but quite some. Well, yeah, so much happening in the end. I miss your round as well, Snacks. I 1:10 indeed, nice lap. So we have Josh in pole with a 1:10.3. Tomino in second. Mr. Wiggles in third. Deflated Wee in fourth. Snacks in fifth. TD in sixth. Ross in seventh. Adrian's in eighth. Smaller Smiley starting from ninth. And Hungry Throne P10. These guys all still within a second of each other. Some great laps here. So that was qualifying. Just gonna have a short 5-minute break so the drivers can set up their setups and choose their strategies and tires and stuff and do whatever they please, get a drink. Yeah, 1 lap pace is nice, guys, but in the end it's also about finishing and not spinning. And some guys are quite fast, but they tend to spin sometimes as well. So and on this track, so much can happen in turn 1. Just a big pile up with, yeah, you can take a different line, try something, or outbrake yourself a bit. And I think Snacks left the session. I'm surprised I actually didn't get kicked yet. No, I shouldn't say that. You need an invite, mate, or I couldn't find you for some reason. Well, still got a nice B5, right, Snacks? I've seen the AI start sometimes and they're quite fast, so even if you can't do your own start. So I guess any minute now that we're gonna start the race. It's gonna be interesting to see as well. Different dice strategies. I believe you have more than one option here. And yes, there we go. Still no formation lap, I believe. So when the timer runs out, the lights are going on and we're off. Three lights, four lights, five lights, and there we go. A good start from Josh. Tomino is struggling a bit. Whoa. Deflated and Snacks having a little bit of contact. Giving Mr. Wiggles a chance to pass. And Snacks dropping back a bit more. He's 7 now. But Josh is still in the lead. Closely followed by Tomino. Deflated Wee. Following him closely. There's still no gaps, no incidents. Clean start. Tomino keeping pressure on Josh. Already gaining. It's gonna be an interesting race. And oh, Felix Bakero and Majestic both had some kind of moment because they're way back. Not sure what happened there. Adrian's number 3 in the championship, not having a great start either. P10 dropped back a bit. Snacks fighting back in there. P6 now. Following his teammate in P5. Ross really close to Hungry Throne. Quite some people on the hards. Well, Josh sets the fastest lap so far, 1:14.5. Still quite far out from the pole lap time. So far I believe this is the closest battle. Mr. Wiggles really close to deflated wheel as well. But it's gonna be hard to overtake here, probably. Maybe once the DRS is activated, we're gonna see some moves on the main straight. And Josh has a 7/8 gap. And Tamino trying to break the DRS. So far the top, like everybody is still in the DRS race except for Felix Bakero and Majestic. Oh, what happened to Snacks? He's in the pits. Ripley in the pits. Smaller Smiley in the pits. And Josh almost out of the DRS from Ghost. Oh, we have a safety car. I missed that. Yeah, it's a full safety car. What happened next? That's why those guys probably went into the pits. And deflated we faking a pit stop. Oh yeah, that curb is yeah, it's not a nice curb. Better not to come there with the car. So full course safety car. Full course yellow safety car. Josh leading the pack. Maybe a nice opportunity to look at the position changes. Hungry Throne having a good start so far. Crack, Mr. Colucci 4 places up. Next, Small Smiley, the biggest losers so far in terms of places. Just waiting for the pack to catch up to each other so we can see a safety car restart. Waiting on a couple more guys, so at least one more lap of safety car. They are quite short laps, so. So most of the guys are on the hards. Interesting to see if the guys who just pitted for the hard tires can actually finish it on it, the race on it, with these safety car laps only helping them. 30 laps on the hards. Maybe. Just waiting on the last 3 cars to catch up with the pack. They're quite close now, so hopefully we can have a safety car in this lap. And yes, indeed. Josh in control of the pace now. And when is he gonna go? And it's Ghost away car. And I think he's off. And deflated we having a great restart. On the inside of Ghost. And Ghost on the outside of Josh. And oh! Somebody lost it there. And deflated we. Luckily he didn't get hit. And in P1 now. I think Tonino just lost it and took Josh out with him. That's a shame. The championship leader. He does have a 33 points lead on deflated we, but Josh from all the way back now. It is gonna be hard to catch up and overtake all those cars in front of him. So the top 2 for now are out of contention for #1 place. Deflated we got that spot now. Mr. Wiggles closely following him. TD on a podium spot now. Ross at P4. Hungry Throne P5. A little bit of a gap. But Greg still in P6. Arias P7. Mr. Colucci in P8. Pleddy in P9, Snacks so close to Pleddy, P10, Ripley, P11, Majestic closely following him, in P12, oh, Ripley on the inside of Snacks there. That was a bold move. Oh, and just a little bit of a moment. Snacks at the curb. Ripley really close now. but not close enough. Nice battle between those two guys. Ross really close to TD as well, trying to grab that podium spot away from him. But maybe Adrian's looks good as well on those hard tires. Not sure how long they're gonna last, but he already did his pit stop, so in theory. Even if those tires are completely gone in the end, those guys still need to close the pit stop gap, as he's pretty close to the lead now. Domino had another moment because he's all the way to the back, while Felix Bakerow spins in the last corner. It's a really tricky corner, and Josh going into the pits, and he's going on to the mediums. And we have another safety car. Okay. So interesting to see if other people are going for a pit stop as well. I don't know, but it seems like a tough thing to do to finish the race on the mediums, with the amount of laps still to go. So any of these guys into the pits. Flated isn't trying to trick somebody else. For some reason TD lost the place. And we do have guys going into the pit. Hungry Thrones, Mr. Colucci, both gambling. And Majestic getting a 3-second penalty. That's a shame. He's the first one of the night. And Majestic going to the hard tires, trying to make them to the end. But none of these guys in front going for a pit stop. So everybody has to catch up again before the safety car goes in. Everybody's pretty close except for Domino, he's still quite far away. Still in the second sector, while the rest is already in the third. That's gonna take a while. I don't know. Maybe it's quite a stretch. It's quite a yeah, still a long way to go into the mediums. So you have to be really gentle with those tires. But I doubt even then you can make it. But maybe he's hoping for another safety car. Just go onto those soft tires in the end. It does seem like the safety car is pretty sensitive on this track. Because we have 2 now and we don't even have a retirement, so. Especially that second safety car, it just seemed like somebody's spilling and ending up in the, yeah, on the side of the track, just taking a while to get back on track instead of actually something really happening. TD has some issue. Oh, he spun. Oh, under the safety car, that's... TD definitely Ferrari's strategy, his race. Such a great race he had. Then one moment. 5-second penalty as well. Ah, shame. He was fighting up there for the podium. Let's hope he can catch up quickly so we can go back to racing again. And there we have it, safety car in this lap. So back to racing speed soon. And deflated wheel is the one that's gonna decide when we're off again. And let's see when deflated chooses to go. Trying to get a bit more heat in his tires. Oh, and deflated having a... What happened there? No, deflated wheel. I can't believe what I just saw. Some people getting some penalties there now. And I think that's just a bug. But they still have to go into the pits, so that's maybe gonna hurt them. I think there was just a yellow flag because of the incident. But they couldn't really do anything about it. And Ross in the lead now, closely followed by Mr. Wiggles. Greg in third, out of the arrest though, once it gets activated. And TD lost it again. All the way in the back now. With these two guys leading the pack. Greg's got back into the 1 second. While we see that the DRS is activated now. Greg losing a little bit of time there on Mr. Wiggles and Ross. And deflated Wee must be hitting himself now. Leading the pack. But it's still not over. It's not even halfway, so lots still can happen. Samino making a move on Majestic. And Mr. Wiggles on the inside of Ross. Passing through with the DRS. While Tomino sets the fastest lap. Or one. Yeah, I'm not sure. A 1:14.0. These two breaking a bit away from Greg, Bloody, Hungry, Frozen, Deflated. What happens to happened to Alias? I think he just had a little moment. Ripley and Ross and the rest of the group all catching up again. And we have a yellow flag. I think it's next again. Yes. Same corner as before. And another safety car. Yes, another safety car. It just seems like if somebody spins out in the last corner, it just triggers a safety car. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see some pit stops now from the top runners. And even more those guys with the 5-second penalty. If you still have to go to the pits anyway, might as well try to take the penalty and pit stop now. Ross going into the pits. Mr. Wiggles as well. Ooh. Bit of locking up there. We see more drivers, but not everybody. Oh, and Majestic picking up a 5-second penalty in the pit lane. And quite some people going into the pits on the mediums. to the mediums. Excuse me. And I think Greg chose a really poor time to pit because he's held up behind Ross as well in the pits, I believe, and the 5-second time penalty. He had such a good race. So we have Plenty leading, Hungry Throne in P2, Adrian's in P3, Ridley in P4, Smaller Smiley in P5, Felix Bakerow P6, Mr. Colucci P7, Ross in P8, Mr. Wiggles in P9, Deflated Wheel in P10, Josh P11, Tomino in P12, Greg in P13, Snacks in P14, TD in P15 and Majestic in P16. Just went in another time. Probably just to get rid of the penalty, the 5 second. I think he had a 3 second as well. Ooh, we didn't see that. Yeah, just 3 seconds left now for bench. But these mediums are already 9 laps sold, so 16 more laps on that, it's quite a stretch. Well, it took quite a while, but there's my disconnect. This is annoying. Trying to get back as soon as possible. But I bet people will miss the safety car restart. I'm sorry for that, but sadly it is out of my control. And there we go again. Let's hope we joined quickly and didn't miss too much. Oh, what happened? Mr. Wiggles retired. Crash out in the last corner as well, or Mr. Kulici trying to make a sneaky move on his teammate, and he retires as well. What's happening? What did I miss? I missed quite a lot, it seems. We have Josh in P7 back at the moment. Let's see the tires. Some of these people are 4-6 stops. Curious to see if the top 4-5 still is going to pit. No, because they need to. No, they're not going into the pits. Such an eventful race so far. The cars are already spread out on the track, so it's gonna take a while again for everybody to catch up with the safety car, and we can go back to racing. So quite some safety cars, and yeah, quite some long safety cars as well. Really takes a while for people to catch up again. So I'm curious because Hungry Throne did 13 laps on that tire. He did a pit stop. Everybody actually did a pit stop, so if they can make the tires work till the end, 12 more laps. Yeah, so far not that much racing, sadly. Quite some safety cars. But hopefully everybody can catch up this lap so we can go racing again next lap. Interesting to see how fast those guys in the mediums are, starting from P6. Yes, Josh and P6 on the mediums. Greg and P12 even on the softs. Hungry Throne actually looking pretty good. No penalties. Excuse me. the freshest hearts from the guys in the top 5. And I do believe if Pleddy and Adrian's send in the clip from the penalty, I'm sure they will get removed. Because it seemed like the game was just glitched, instead of them actually doing anything wrong. So we're going back to racing again. And when is Hungry Throne gonna go? It seems that was the moment he went. Oh, and somebody's dropping down at this Ross. All the way to the back TV as well. Didn't see what happened there. And Greg gets a corner cutting penalty. I don't know what happened there. And Hungry Throne already have his 1 second gap. That's a great restart. And Smaller Smiley also already out of the DRS of Pleddy. Ripley managing to follow. Adrius as well, but Josh really close. On those pretty fresh mediums. Good evening, Joseph. A little bit deep there from Josh. It is pretty hard to overtake him. But those guys in front of him on those old hard tires. Maybe once the DRS is activated. Hungry Throne is extending his gap a bit more. Almost 2 seconds now. So it seems like a solid result for him so far. Still quite some laps to go. And Ripley really close on Smaller Smiley for a podium place. Just not close enough to make a move, Ripley. So we have quite the train for P3 at the moment. P1, P2 are gone. Plenty in P2. Nice to see our defending champion up front. He's having a great season as the season before, sadly. But I really enjoyed last season's battle between Pleddy and Deflated. Well, TD puts in the fastest lap for 1:13.1. He is all the way back. And Hungry Throne 2.5 seconds ahead. And Greg seems to have had a moment. Ripley got past Smaller Smiley. I missed that one. Ripley into the podium spot now. Well done from Ripley. Josh made up a place as well. P5 now. Hoping up to make a bit more places. We see in the background the Ferrari and the Haas battling as well. Oh, there's something happening there. Adrian's just losing it. So quite some incidents this race. Josh struggling to close in on Smaller Smiley just because, yeah, he has a DRS from Ripley as well. Really all tires. Oh, was he? It just seemed like Adrian's just got on the throttle a little bit too fast and just went, yeah. You could be right, I don't know. If you're right, we're probably gonna see a clip from it. Anyway. Ripley is closing in on Platty. Smaller Smiley fell back as well. And we have Ghost and Josh battling again. Ghost. His name was Ghost Tomino before, I keep calling him Ghost. Tomino and Josh, after their coming together earlier in the race, all the way to the back, after a couple safety cars, couple of racing laps, find themselves in P4 and 5 battling again. While Adrian's retires from this session in the pits. That's a shame, mates. Well, Greg puts in the fastest lap. Are you excuse me. Are you kidding me? Another safety car in this time of the race. Yeah, that's just stupid. Sorry for my language. This. Yeah. Yeah, Hungry Throne. 5, 6, 7 seconds gap. Gonna lose that whole gap now. Gladdy, if that penalty doesn't get removed, it's gonna drop way back to the field. Everybody from P7 I'm back on the softs now. But will they have enough time? I think this is the latest the safety car can come out. That lap had actually came out. So one more lap of safety car, I believe, and then it's going in, if people caught up with the safety car or not, I believe. So it's gonna be interesting, all those people on softs trying to make up positions. 2 laps of racing left, no DRS. Seems like most of the guys are catching up with the safety car. These two, Greg and Smiley shoot as well. And there it is, safety car going in. So it's up to Hungary Throne to set the pace now. That's a great restart from Hungry Throne. Glad you're not getting close. Josh and Ripley side by side. Josh on the mediums. They have to make moves. Oh, and Ghost into the barrier and retires. Deflated now, really close. Josh just wants to finish in front of Deflated, I assume, defending his championship position on the inside, and now the inside is for Deflated, and he's passed. Slight contact there. Ross is passed as well. Those soft do seem to work for those guys. But I think the guys here in front already have too big of a lead. Deflated we going on the outside of Ripley. Great move. He might get Platty, but Hungry Throne is just too far away. Well, Snacks retires 1 lap before the end. And Deflated we almost pushing Platty. On the outside now, just so much more grip. 3 lap old softs versus 31 lap old parts. That was a great move, but those tires. But it is Hungry Throne who's gonna take the win. What a great race from him. Deflated Wing in P2, Ripley P3, Josh in P4. There's some kind of penalty or something. Something happened. I'm not sure. Good night, Snacks. Take care, mate. So much happening this race. Deflated wheel cutting through all the way from the back, P7 I think. Those last 2 laps. Managed to get into P2. But what a great race from Hungry Throne. Just the best strategy, best driving. Starting from P10 and taking the victory. What a great result. And yeah, definitely driver of the day. Second place for Deflated Wee, Ripley in P3, Josh P4, TD P5, fought back great as well, was on the back of the pack for a while. Greg in P6, Ross in P7, Smiley in P8. Excuse me, Plenty in P9, Felix Bakero P10, Majestic P11, Snacks P12, he did get classified, P13 for Ghost, and Adrian's Mr. Colucci and Mr. Wiggles didn't finish. Yeah, at least a special mention for the safety car, because he's been leading most of the race. So thanks for that, Brent. Some great driving. Well, that was it for tonight. Was an eventful race. Shame of the safety cars, but yeah, sometimes it happens. Sunday we're back at Zandvoort one more time for this week. 82. Same time as normal. 7:30. I'm not sure what's next race week is. Next week's races. Monza? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's next week again, Tuesday, Thursday. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great week. And I hope to see you all again next time.